Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Corey Kluber gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7:07.
Oh, that's low.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Stowers becomes the first out of the inning. Striding in is Ramon Urias, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is full.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Orioles lead 1. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dylan Tate starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Gio Urshela stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Gio Urshela sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rizzo is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. That's wide. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. One pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
fouled away. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the second at the stadium with no score. Now to the plate, here is Pat Valaika. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. Pulled toward right center field. Frazier moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. The 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Yohan Mieses.
Digging in next, Yohan Mieses. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Valaika, the runner at first with two gone. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. rotation. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on the way. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. And there's one away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 24 home runs and 68 runs batted in. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And another foul ball. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. Kluber gets the sign. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next to hit, Kyle Stowers struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Severino gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2 and 2. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners on first with 1 down. This one's down to third. Reined in. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Now at the plate, here is Kyle Higashioka, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late fight on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wind up. Here comes the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0 pitch. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late for him to pull the trigger.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Franco.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I got to go. 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. And he puts it on the ground to second. Torres scoops it up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now into the box, Anthony Rizzo grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In for strike 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Push to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Gabriel, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
LeMahieu on second. Frazier at first, one gone. On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out of them. Boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
1-0 the count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the stretch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Two and one.
Ball 2.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next, it'll be Kyle Higashioka, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nip the corner, 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We played 4. 5-0 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. 1 out, bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Now the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Down the first baseline. And this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul. The 1-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's the ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another try at 2-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate now, Johan Mieses. As he'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, Pedro Severino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And it's fouled away. Pause and the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Wade LeBlanc, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Wade LeBlanc.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
So bases are empty with one gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ball, that's out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
So next to hit is DJ LeMahieu. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Kyle Stowers. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Kluber sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. And we all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Up top, it's 2-0. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Got a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Urias stands at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2
He's
strikes.
gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
The right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Here's a pop-up now. Franco calls for it. 1 down. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him.
That's
A ball and no strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Luke Voigt. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch.
I got 3-2.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at this sliding stop. What a play. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And now, Pat Valaika. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, number 11, Pat Valaika.
First delivery to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled away. Kluber steps into his windup. 0-2 on its way.
I got the count 1-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 31.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Next, here is Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's too far inside, ball 2. And right into the shift. He's got it. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Alex Reyes will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 30, Alex Reyes.
Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The pitch to 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch here have been high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's stick out.
Anthony Rizzo would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now back, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Reyes. He's 0 for 7. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Mieses is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And now here is Johan Mieses, singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. Kluber's ready. 0-1 on its way. Softly hit to short. He's right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Now it'll be Pedro Severino, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Kyle Stowers will be next. A runner at second, nobody out. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe. Now to bat, Kyle Stowers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
Pull back inside.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Luis Cessa gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
At the plate, Ramon Urias swinging a liner, but that'll land foul, strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Stowers leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Torres picks it up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles 1. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Clint Frazier is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Clint Frazier.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
popped him up. Urias has a play. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke.
Up next, Luke Voigt. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. First delivery to him. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside 3-0 now. Joey Gallo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out, nobody on. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
The 17th, number 13.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AV.
So take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
So striding in to start the ninth is DJ Stewart, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 24.
From the stretch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a swinging bunt. Here's another 0-2. A little bouncer. Another one sent foul.
Ball
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Here's a pop-up now. Urshela trying to get there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Pat Valaika. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, number 31.
Next will be the designated hitter, Cedric Mullins. He flew out in his last AB. First offering. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Chad Green gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 out with a man at first. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline than that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Just hung in there on that one. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Baltimore, good night.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Corey Kluber earns win number 7 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Dylan Tate was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wadney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
They want me back. I'm gonna have to green it up like Fenway Wall in the field line. Worry about talking, just my time. I got my swing right, that's the green light, that's just my sign. Just want the ring light, if you missed out, the press rewind.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.